A magnitude 5.9 earthquake struck the eastern United States this afternoon. The quake originated in Virginia. Its effects were felt all the way to New York City and into Canada. No major damage has been reported yet. The Washington National Cathedral in D.C. did incur some damage, however. 3 of the 4 pinnacles of the 30-story high central tower broke off. The White House also felt the tremors, but no damage was reported. Many other buildings were evacuated as well, but most were unharmed structurally and were safe to return to. However, many will have to be inspected before people are allowed back in. Libyan rebels have captured most of Tripoli, including Bab al-Aziza compound of Colonel Muammar el-Gaddafi. Colonel Gaddafi remains at large. Confusion was compounded early this morning when Colonel Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam, who rebels, said it was under the capture, walked as a free man to the Gaddafi-controlled hotel. Al-Islam said his father's government was still in control when the rebels had been lured into a trap. One of Gaddafi's other sons, Mohammed, escaped from the house arrest yesterday. While such developments have brought into question rebel leadership, the rebels are continuing their push for victory with some help from allies. Late yesterday, the Pentagon reported that its warplanes shot down a Gaddafi Scud missile, and President Barack Obama gave a brief address pledging to help Libyan rebels in their attempt to establish democracy. In all these roller coaster-like developments, the fact still remains that Gaddafi is still at large and the hunt continues. Many people will begin placing sandbags in Jamestown as the combined releases from both the Jamestown and Pipestem dams are scheduled to increase. Officials are still figuring out which areas will need sandbags and which won't. Right now, they are not looking for any volunteers to help sandbag since there is no urgent need for them because the planned dikes will handle more than will be released. The releases will increase less than 5%. Well, no earthquakes in Jamestown today, but it was a bit of a scorcher. Paige Hotchkiss has more on that story.
Thanks, Caleb. Last night there was a bit of a storm, but we only got about a quarter inch of rain. No earthquakes, though. As you mentioned earlier, Caleb, it was a 5.9 magnitude earthquake centered in Virginia, but with tremors being felt from North Carolina to Virginia. Our prayers are definitely with those who were affected. For us tonight in Jamestown, the radar is mostly clear with a high temperature of 94, so stay in the air conditioning if you can. It won't be hot all night, though, as temperatures will dip down to around 57 with winds around 17 miles per hour and gusts up to 23 miles per hour. For tomorrow, it will be sunny, but with a temperature of only 79 degrees and a slight breeze. Tomorrow night, there's a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Thursday will again be sunny with a slight chance of rain, and Friday will be mostly sunny with a low around 54. On Saturday and Sunday, there may be showers with a high of about 76 both days. Now back to you, Caleb.
Sounds like the rest of the week will be pretty nice. Thanks, Paige. Not much is happening in the world of sports, with the exception of a game cancellation for the men's and women's soccer teams. Both teams were scheduled to play Presentation College on September 1st, but that game has now been canceled and will not be rescheduled because Presentation College is suspending their 2011-2012 soccer season. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday, August 23rd, 2011. I'm Kaleb Hruby. Tune in to JCTV tomorrow when we'll once again connect the campus with the community.